Hello, everybody. Baruch Hashem. Right now, we're at 770. We just read the Megillah. Mamish. You'll see some of many of some videos up there put out. The noise you make here. Very, very special day. Purim is a very special day. It's when Hashem took us and revealed the new energies, new special stuff. Now, how special is Purim? We can understand is because Purim, the Frierdiker Rebbe, was very, very much excited about Mordechai, like all the Jews, Mordechai Yehudi. And he said something very, very special that nobody ever said before. You know, when a tzaddik makes a decision, so it's a new thing, it revealed something that was there before, but we never saw. So he said that Mordechai was the equivalent of Moshe of his generation. So what's it mean Mordechai was the equivalent of it? I mean, Mordechai was the Moshe's of Moshiach. Mordechai was the level of Moshiach of the generation. Now, there's a very interesting law, not a law, we learned Pirkei Avos. It says that a person should make a din v'cheshbon. So what's a din v'cheshbon? A din v'cheshbon means you should make a judgment and then make an accounting. So it appears to be quite opposite of what should be done. Generally, you figure out what's happening, and then you make a decision. You go to court, everybody puts everything into the judge. The judge has to think about it. He has to make a cheshbon, an accounting, and then he makes the law. Why is it din b'cheshbon? So they say it means that how you judge somebody. When you make a judgment, like I do it all the time in my mind, and Baruch Hashem, I'm usually wrong. I say this guy like this. Then I get to know the people. They're like immensely amazing human beings. So I made a din, and then my Baruch Hashem, I know it's only my Yetzirah. But you make a din b'cheshbon. So that's in the negative. Let's say you say this guy, he did these terrible things, and he should go to Gehenna, and he's not worth of anything. And you make these decisions. This guy's bad, that guy's bad. So when you go up above, when the Geulah Shema comes, you'll be judged according to how you looked at somebody else, according to how you judge somebody else. Now that's in the negative side. That's generally what we think a din b'cheshbon, that you shouldn't judge somebody until you stand in their shoes, because if you're in their shoes, you would have done much worse. But on the positive side, we know that the attribute of good, the midah of chesed, is much greater than the midah of piranhas, of punishments, negative. So we see a very amazing thing that the Rebbe Melch Moshiach, he says in the last mimer the Rebbe used to say Maimorim, and then many years later they would print them and he would review them. It's called an edited mimer by the Rebbe. Everything is meduik, everything is there. So there's things that it's important to know when it was given. It's hard to know when the Rebbe decided to publish it. So right before the Rebbe got sick, he published the mimer about the Tetzaveh. Now the Tetzaveh is just right before Purim, Zen Purim Cotton, and a very, very special mimer. We're talking about Mordechai. Mordechai was such a level that he saw what Hashem wanted. Even though it says over here, we know in the story of the Megillah of Esther that talks about Mordechai, that Mordechai wanted to, that Mordechai did not bow down to Haman. Now we know that the Chachamim, everybody said it, would put all the Jews in danger, and it should have been. But Mordechai Yehudi, he knew what he had to do. He knew what Hashem wanted. So anyway, in the Maimah, the Rebbe brings down that the Frierdiker Rebbe, that he called Mordechai, that the level of Mordechai, like level of Moshe, it's a Kiddush. And he says, just like you make a judgment on somebody else, you make the judgment on yourself. So the Rebbe is saying that the Frierdiker Rebbe is calling himself Moshiach, because he made a din, a judgment on him, and that's how they count him. So the Rebbe calls the Frierdiker Rebbe Moshiach all the time. So every time he says the Frierdiker, you see many times the Rebbe talks about the wonders that are happening in the world and around of all the Jews coming out. Like you can see this, like here right now. You can take a quick look. This is this is the gates to heaven. So pray to Kapurim, everybody. Mitzvah Hashem will this space of Migdash that we're in, the Bible, the 770, the Rebbe will get up and tell us it's time to move all the way home to Eretz HaKodesh, the Gula Mitzvah Shema. Be wonderful to each other, be happy to each other, and put the good. It says, Sheniz Hashem Connecti Tami. You're supposed to put Hashem in front of you. What's it mean, put Hashem in front of you? You're supposed to put that Hashem is always in front. He's everywhere. If you find that you realize that Hashem's in front of you, then you're going to be so happy because you know you're doing good stuff and you're praying. And Hashem is smiling at you, you put him in front of you. So that's everything. You have to put what's ever happening. When the Rebbe gives my more secrets and stuff, he sees all the wonders that are happening by day, time, there, and he puts it in front of him, in front of us. So we have to put the good in front of us all the time. Chai Gesund, Happy Purim, Chag Sameach. You should see Moshiach now. Yechi Adonenu, Mareinu Venu, Melech HaMashiach L'Olam V'ed.